God bless you, everybody. It's Apostle Love. For those who don't know me, I am an apostle to the nations. And I'm here live in DC TV studios where I go live globally all over the world, to spread the messages that's been given unto me. So listen, I'm glad that you tuned in and you're watching because there's some things that I want to talk about and address that I just believe is going to help your everyday life, okay? So what I want to talk about today is this thing called seasons. Say it with me, seasons, okay? All right, and so that's what I want to talk about because many of you have been waiting on your season to change, right? You've been waiting to come out of a bad season to go into a good season. And you just been waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, I just want you to be encouraged and just keep holding on. All right. But this is the thing that I wanted to talk about because, so many prophets, they always tell us all the time, in your next season, this gonna happen. Sugar, in your next season. God is saying in your next season. In your next season gonna be your turnaround. In your next season gonna be your wealthy place. In your next season, you're gonna get your breakthrough. In your next season, you're gonna see the goodness of the Lord, right? So it's so interesting because I said that's a whole lot of seasons. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot of seasons. And I thought it was only 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. And according to, what I've been experiencing in my life, seasons change every 3 months. You come out of one season, you go into next every 3 months. So when I got to thinking about that thing, I said, there's a lot of seasons. So I'll be transparent and honest with you. I thought some of the prophetic people was just making up seasons, right? But to their defense, when I got to reading the Bible, I read that it says to everything, there is a time and a season. That thing just blew me away. That thing just blew me away. It said to everything, there is a time and a season. And then it starts saying there's a time to cry, there's a time to die, there's a time to heal, there's a time to laugh, there's a time to mourn. And it went on and 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 on. Okay, but anyway, it went on and on. You know what I'm saying? So I said, wow. I said, so that explains what we've been saying. It explains because it said to everything, there's a season. Now I understand why it look like some people just in a dumb season. Some people just in an ugly season. It says to everything, there is a season. Okay. Oh, Lord. Some people, is kind of in a musty season. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we got to be a little bit understanding because we know and understand what season a person is in. Woo-wee today. Woo-wee today. I said something right there. But the problem is, it seemed like, now, granted, a season's supposed to change every 3 months. But baby, it seemed like some of these seasons done filed for an extension. You know what I'm saying? You sitting over here in poverty, you like that season done filed for an extension. You ain't been able to pay your bills for the past 20 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So I got to thinking about that thing. And it came to me that, we got to properly discern, if it's truly a season or not. Because, if you've been in the same season for the past 5 to, 30 seasons, you know what I'm saying? That might just be destiny. I just said something. That just might be you might not be coming out, sugar. See, some apostles need to be like me, transparent and just be honest. You just might not be coming out. That just might be your destiny. If you felt like you've been born dumb and you've been dumb your whole life, and that season just never changed for you, could it be? That's what my overseer usually say. Could it be? You know, you was just destined, just to be dumb, because think about it. Teachers wouldn't have a purpose if everybody was smart. So you ought to just give God praise because you give teachers a purpose. But I just don't want you to be in delusion and deception thinking your season gonna change, sugar, when that might just be your destiny, okay? Well, I want to share with you something, that happened to me just, just to encourage you. But, I will say this. Going forward, you need to, ask prophets and prophetic people next time they prophesy to you. Just say, sir, ma'am, if you wouldn't mind, could you, tap into the technologies of heaven and look into, heaven's database? And could you tell me the date and the time that is showing, that this current season is over? Because, I've been here a long time, and I just want you to look in the database and tell me what's the official date and time that is showing that my new season starts. You know what I'm saying? So I won't, be, making plans amiss. You know what I'm saying? And so I won't have any false hope. So I'm just trying to, make sure, we on the same page, my calendar with God's calendar, so make sure we in alignment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get an understanding, sugar, because we got to get understanding because I want to make some plans for my next season, But anyway, I end up getting a call from T-Mobile. And she said, hello. I said, God bless you, this Apostle Love. And she said, how you doing? I said, I'm fine. I said, how you doing? Have you been exemplifying, extraordinary customer service today? And she said, yes. I said, well, how can I help you, sugar? And she said, well, we're still waiting on the payment. I said, really? I said, me too. I said, we sound like we got a lot in common. I said, but I just want to encourage you, Sister T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? To keep holding on. And she goes to say, well, when can we expect the payment from you? I said, well, according to the prophet, he said in my next season, I'm coming into a wealthy place. And so according to the calendar, the next season start, for spring on March 19th. Lord have mercy, I feel this thing. I said on March 19th, and I said, so, I tell you what, if you can tell your associates to call me maybe on March 25th, because by then, my season should be in full throttle. It's my spring season where things and money should be springing up, and then it should be a ripple effect where it spring up my joy, spring up my peace, spring up shopping, and spring up vacations. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But it's just my spring up season. Then I'll just be able to spring you over a payment, okay? But that's what I want you to do. I want you to put a notation in the system and tell them, don't bother me until then. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm not for sure if I have any new information for you until then, okay? All right, so I just wanted to share that little bit of, my testimony with you all, and, how I got the victory with T-Mobile, and push back and, that time until my season come. All right, and so I just want to encourage all of you, when you're dealing with prophetic people, ask them to give you a timeline on your season so you can make the proper plans. I need to plan my vacation. I need to be able to plan when I can start back shopping on Amazon again. You know what I'm saying? Because, this last season, it feels like, it was extended. But I prophesy that extension, it is over. I'm coming into my new season. In Jesus' name, God bless you. Receive this message in love from Apostle Love. God bless you.